everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from Potsiefighter. I'm back today with another 12x12 scrapbook process video for you. This video is actually part of the Multi-Photo Monday YouTube hop that Becky hosts. So I will have a link in the description box and please hop along. And yeah, thank you so much, Becky, for having me. As you can see, there is a mood board and a sketch. Now, the theme actually is Christmas, but thankfully this is optional because I'm still scrapping July pictures. So my layout is not Christmas themed at all. But I really love the mood board. I love the colors. I don't know, the illusions paint, I forgot the color name. I don't know, doesn't matter. It looks a lot darker than it actually turns out. So I don't know, the colors don't quite match, but that's okay. I also flipped the sketch around. At the beginning you could see the sketch and yeah, I really like the sketch, although it is not really my style and I don't use the I don't know, it has a name, I forgot the name, like the flourishes thingies. I don't use that, but that is okay. So what I did is just used some acrylic paint. I mixed two paints together to match up the color better than so it could kind of match the mood board better. And this is the is it pomegranate or something along that line? I don't know. The dilutions color, I watered it down a bit so it kind of matches the so I could splatter it better because this paint is very thick. And I don't use a big paper in the background. I use my mixed media instead. And now I am getting out some pieces of paper and I am just coloring those in, so I have some custom backing paper, I guess. And I also use one photo less, so I just use 3 photos, one 4x6 and 2 3x4s. But yeah, so now I just go through my white paper scraps and look for scraps that kind of match. And yeah, obviously these are photos of me and my dog Marsha, just in bed because summer is really tough on me because I don't tolerate heat at all with the disease I have. So I have to lay down a lot, but that is okay. You can already see how much lighter this color turns out. I mean, obviously I did water it down a bit, but still it kind of looks nothing like the color in the pot, but that's okay. I still really like the color. I wish it would be a bit darker and match the mood board a bit better, but yeah, it also looks a lot different on camera. That's always also, I'll use 2 big studio lights so it looks a bit lighter anyways, but anyways, so yeah, let that dry. And now also the background is dry and I'm starting to back my photos and my no, I just met my photos. I don't know what I was going to say, but anyways, I really love that cohesive pop of color in the background of the photos. Looks really cute. I used a lot of tape because of you know, mixed media doesn't usually like to hold on very well. I could have used liquid glue as well, but I didn't. That's okay. It's still on there, so that's good. That tag, I really love that tag. This is from, I think there's a company called Paper Mania. Is that a thing? I think it's called Paper Mania. I got them at a scrapbooking shop in Vienna like a year or 2 ago. I really love them, and I did like the watercolory look. And I'm in the photo, I'm wearing a sports bra and it matches it perfectly because it's also that watercolory kind of look. I also flipped the sketch around because as you can see, there is a lot of quote-unquote white space on my photo there above my head, where it's just like nothing, like the wall and the bed and I don't mind covering it up, but I don't want to cover up my dog. So I did just flip that around so it matches it a bit better. And also the title, then I'm gonna flip her out. I still have it like the right way, quote unquote, but the beauty with sketches is you can just take bits and pieces as inspiration and just still create your own thing. And this is the Good Vibes collection by Create Paper, and I have the chipboard, and I decided to use the Good Vibes as my title because I wanted a big title, and I thought it would match because in the mood board there's also a black, and I thought that would be nice. Then I thought about putting the tag more up there or there, but I didn't like it because I did not want to cover up that blue watercolory blob there. So yeah, I just left it like that. And yeah, I start to assemble, I guess, my cluster of photos. Just using some double-sided tape, and now also the tag. I really love the tag, it's so cute. I used some black Baker's twine off camera when I was waiting for the paint to dry, which is always a very fun thing to do. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, I really hope you're having a great Christmas, leading up to Christmas, Advent time. Not too busy. I'm super busy with all of the presents and, you know, festivities, and you have to meet all of the people and celebrate Christmas and all of that. And yeah, it's really stressful, but still a very, very beautiful time I find. But anyways, so I also used some liquid glue because of the mixed media in the background. So this should stay down, and now I'm gonna stick down my title so it stays where it's supposed to stay. Really love that bold title, and also used this happiness piece. And then I saw this little house, and I don't have any use for that, but on the mood board, as you can see, there's a cabin. I mean, it is snowing in the mood board photo, and this is like with a cacti or something, or flower, I don't know. So it doesn't really make sense, but in my head it's good enough. And also, yeah, I know I kind of covered up the blue splotch that I just said I don't want to cover up, but I did. This is the, what's it called, Misty Mountain, I think, collection by Kaisercraft. And as you can see, the colors match really well with the mood board. So I did decide to bring in some stickers, also bring in this little heart. And then I'm gonna bring in like a little banner piece thingy, and also this, which matches the, what is it called, the sketch, sorry, pretty well, and also the colors match really well. That's what I meant, like in the corners, that's not really my style, like the flourishy thingies. So I just didn't use that, but I did use the little, I don't know, the strips or whatever they are. At first I thought about using some washi, but I thought that was perfect, and I really like the colors and how it looks. Then I used this little Choose Happy sticker because there was no mixed media or too little in my mind, so that's what I did there. And then I had these flowers. They're like epoxy flowers, I think, and they had the perfect shade of purple, so I did use 3 of those around my layout because I always like the rule of 3s, I guess. But yeah, and that is everything I add, I think. Yeah, I don't know why I ripped that up because I glued it down at the exact same space. So I don't know what that was all about. But yeah, I really love how this layout turned out. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this as well. Please hop along using the link in my description box down below. And yeah, I really love how this turned out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!